Yo, what up, is Don?
Ooh. Samuel here.
We are the Soul Brothers, back up in it. Versus video. Kobe versus Kobe.
New versus old, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the Kobe 360 with React Lunar Launch slash.
That's the Kobe 360 AD NXT.
Oh, sorry. So there you go. And then we have the
Kobe AD.
Exodus, I
They
guess.
brought it back on them, you know?
Yeah. So it's very confusing what they're doing with the names there. But anyways, $200 versus $140. $60 price difference. So let's get it started right off with the traction units.
Very similar.
I mean, the nubs are basically the same.
Yeah.
The pattern, I guess, is a little bit different.
Both are kind of soft.
Yes.
Both semi-translucent. Just very similar overall. Both pick up dust. You know, I feel like maybe it's because I've been wearing my 360s for a lot longer. But I'm able to get able to get a gnarly bite.
Oh my god!
Don't get me wrong, they're inconsistent, but when I can get a good condition in there, I get a gnarly bite out.
Yeah,
of
I
it.
see it. Yeah.
You know?
I mean, for me too, though.
Right.
I mean, when it's clean, oh man, this is a very nice bite. But once there's a little bit of dust, it's gonna be picking that up. And once you wipe, you have like 2 good stops, and you have to wipe again. So it's not very good on dust. I mean, same thing with the Kobe AD Exodus.
Yeah.
The Exodus, I mean, on the clean court, it was really nice bite. I would say the 360 is a little bit better of a bite though.
Yeah.
It's a little bit better of a stop on the clean court, but still the Exodus is pretty damn nice of a stop. And on dust, I would say they're both equally pretty bad.
Yeah.
Dust does affect it a good amount. You're gonna be wiping probably around the same, maybe after like 3 to 4 plays, 2 to 4 plays, or something like that, depending on how dusty it is. But like you're gonna be wiping pretty damn frequently. And
one thing I would say is this traction actually seems a little more durable though.
oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
This is just despicably soft.
Horrible.
I mean, nubs falling off left and right. They did a good job and stiffened up these nubs towards the edges, is where the main problems were on the 360, which is good.
The perimeter of the shoe, yeah, exactly. So, outdoor use, I mean, durability, Exodus is better. Dust-wise, I would say it's equal. Clean court, they're both really good, but I would say the 360 has a little bit better of a bite. So, I mean,
tie it up.
I guess, I mean, if you're looking for durability, go with the AD, but if you're looking for that extra bite, go with the 360.
Exactly.
Moving on to the cushion though. The 360 has Dottie Boy's favorite cushion ever.
Yeah.
And also one of my favorite cushions, besides I guess on like really hard landings. It is a Lunarlon / React blend. So the perimeter is Lunarlon and the core is React, and it's freaking amazing. Your foot is right on top of that cushion. And it's pretty damn bouncy, but it's a really quick bounce. So it's not like laggy or anything, so you don't feel you still feel pretty responsive, but you feel very low to the ground, and impact protection is really nice. Very comfortable cushion as well. It's just that when I do a really hard landing, especially when I heel strike, I feel my foot, like my heel, go all the way to the bottom of the cushion, like kind of like, you know, hit the floor or something.
Because it's not super thick.
Yeah.
It's very nice, but not super thick.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you mentioned it or not, but that is a drop-in midsole.
Oh yeah.
Which, if you guys don't know, you can take the whole thing out, the whole thing in. Very cool. We always like drop-in midsoles.
Yes.
This is not a drop-in. This is a separate midsole, and we're not exactly sure what the tech is. They refuse to say what it is, but it's pretty damn nice. We were suspecting that it may be React. The heel is very squishy, very soft, great impact protection. Definitely thicker and more impact protection than the 360 in the heel.
Well, I mean like for a hard impact.
For a hard impact.
Yeah.
But if you just want to feel like some cushion right under your feet, the 360 is a little better.
Yeah. I mean,
especially in the forefoot.
It's a lot easier to feel, especially just walking around, you know. But performance-wise, what do you like better, dude?
I like the 360s a lot better just because I feel a lot lower to the ground.
Yeah.
And I can feel like more step-in bounce and cushion.
Exactly, yeah.
And you just feel a little bit quicker in it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the Kobe AD is still nice, but yeah, I would say the same thing. I feel a little high off the ground. Also, it feels a little unstable in the heel area right here. Heel to toe transition is both good in both. Impact protection, I would say, is a little bit better in the ADs, just for like hard impacts and stuff like that. So But other than that, yeah, overall I would say I like the 360s just a little bit, but the 80 is still pretty damn nice.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, moving on to the materials. The 360 has a 360 flying, that's why it's called the 360 Kobe 360, right? At first it feels a little plasticky, but it definitely softens up and it feels really nice on foot. Very thin, very minimal, but also super supportive because the Lunarlon, the midsole comes up in areas where you need support and stuff like that. So I really like the materials. You have a full tongue in this, you know, and
which is nice because it'll accommodate different foot widths a little bit easier than a one booty upper.
Yes.
If the one booty upper happens to not fit your specific foot,
you don't have to scrunch this, you know. Which I don't know why companies do one booties. I guess it's easier to make or something. I don't really know. I mean, tongues are better, right?
Yeah.
Unless like.
Don't get us wrong. When a one booty upper fits your foot, it's real nice.
Yes,
because you don't have to fuss with the tongue. But when it doesn't, it's a problem.
It is exactly. So, but yeah, the 360 Flyknit is very nice, and also like one of the thinnest, most breathable materials that we've ever felt. Yes,
maybe the. I mean,
yes.
in any shoe,
it is.
It's crazy. I mean, you can blow right through it. Ventilation's nuts. This is they kind of took a step back. I was kind of actually surprised. Wow. When I saw the shoe,
with the
how
tech?
far they stepped back from the tech. They were like, look, we're going to pull it way back. And they kind of went basic materials. They have
basic. That's basic,
the basic-ist.
Oh my god.
Nike's patented shit mesh 2.0 in the toe.
Yes.
Very nice. No, not too nice. Some overlay on the medial side in the toe. You have this composite fiber material they're calling on that is like a band over the forefoot, which does help lock you down, which is a nice touch, and maybe the nicest part, the nicest material on the shoe.
Yes, they should have just done that.
Yeah,
for the entire shoe. I don't know, man.
And then the rest is like this cheap feeling suede felt, not dope at all. It doesn't look too premium, doesn't feel too premium. So materials are going to be a W for the 360.
Yes, I mean, definitely premium. Looking wise, it looks doper and feels a lot better in hand. But on foot, what do you think feels better though on foot? I would say the 360 because I really hate that shit mesh in the toe in the 80s. But other than that, the suede, I mean, the material is super thin as well and very supportive. So performance-wise, it's not really that much better.
Yeah, I mean, it's still cozy in here.
Yeah.
But the 360 kind of feels like a second skin, especially once you break it in.
Yeah.
Not that it needs much break-in, but so.
And one con I have of the 360 is that you can't just slip it on.
Yeah, very annoying.
It's really hard to slip on actually. But the AD Exodus, you can.
Yeah.
You can because it's a one booty, you know. Moving on to support and lockdown. Oh man, I would say the 360 is a little bit better, dude.
Oddly enough.
Yeah.
And it's a way flimsier upper.
Yes.
But it just the way it's constructed and the way it fits, you get no lateral instability from the cushion, and just the lockdown is great. I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah. The AD, it's still not bad though.
Yeah.
But I felt a little bit of, it wasn't stretching, but just a little bit of rolling of the materials, like.
Yeah, I felt that too.
Yeah, like a decent way a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see, but it rolls a little bit like this. You know, just a little bit. So nothing like the KD11, nothing horrible like that, but it's felt it a little bit more than 360. So support and lockdown, I would say, is better in the 360. Also, the cushion is higher, so you feel a little bit higher, and also that's gonna affect like lateral stability and like, you know, like in the heel, like when you land right here, you kind of want to roll it, you know, a little bit in the AD Exodus. I never fully rolled it though, but it just felt a little unstable, is what we're trying to say. So there's that. All right, moving on to weight. Obviously, the 360 is gonna be lighter, but let's see how much. 10.3,
which is stupid,
and 11.3. I think that was. Oh, what? What? Wait, 10.9. What? Okay, let's do the other one.
I don't believe it. That's crazy.
This is 11.3 and that's 10.9, so 0.4 ounce difference.
That's crazy. Anyways,
that's weird.
I can't believe they're that light because they just feel a little bit. I'm not saying they feel bulky, but in comparison to the 360, they feel bulky, and the cushion is chunky. So you definitely feel lighter in the 360.
Yeah, I mean you feel light in the ADs as well, especially also playing. But like, yeah, the heel is a little chunky, so it's a little bulky feeling in the heel. Yeah. But yeah, the 360, I mean, you know, it's a 360, dude.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know, responsiveness. What's more responsive while playing though?
I would still say the
Yeah,
360.
360 by a little bit, especially because of the support
Yeah.
here. But anyways, moving on to ventilation, 360 obviously, but the AD is not bad at all.
Mhm.
Moving on to durability,
AD.
the Exodus.
Yeah.
The Exodus, yeah, the 360 is pretty bad.
They stiffened up the outsole a little bit, especially around the edges, which were one of the main problems in the 360, which is nice, adds a little bit of durability. Not that this is a great outdoor shoe, but even indoor use, the 360 is fraying the outsole.
Yeah.
And also the upper in this, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, it's not the premium, maybe they tie the uppers.
The 360 doesn't seem very durable.
No, it's not very durable. I mean, it's so thin.
All right, aesthetics 360, of course, but the AD is not bad. All right, wrapping things up, price wise, $200 versus $140. I don't know. What do you like better, including price? If price matters to you, what would you pick?
If price matters to me, I would still pick the 360.
Really?
Yeah.
$60 though?
Yeah.
$60.
I mean, it depends on how broke you are, what your budget is.
Yeah.
Listen, if money is a big deal to you, then just get these.
I mean, it's not bad.
It's not a bad shoe.
Yeah.
Don't get us wrong. But like for me, like if I'm gonna buy a shoe, I'm gonna spend the extra $60 to get the shoe that I like the most. You know, the shoe that I think is better in most of the categories. I don't know. You know?
For me, I would say if money matters to you, I would go with the Kobe AD Exodus. It's not a bad performer. But if you do want like the better performer, like what's the better performer, I would say the 360. You know what I'm saying? But also it's just like not that durable. So
The
paying
360?
$200 for this.
That's another downside.
Yeah, which kind of sucks. But I mean, I guess wait for the sale of this shoe. I don't know.
Yeah,
dude.
these are gonna go on sale.
Especially since this came out already. So I think they're already on sale.
Yeah, there is. There's one of the colorways that's on sale.
On Nike, I think.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's the versus video. If you guys want to copy either of these shoes, we'll leave a link below. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
Later.
Peace.